So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to have a short field here as they take over right at the 50. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And complete to Drake London. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
2 yards. And the Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. Only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Back to throw here.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Drake London,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The score, Browns 7.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
He's across midfield to the
Give him 5 on the
49-yard
carry
line.
there, and it'll be second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Then he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's McCarthy.
Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver.
And he will have a Vikings first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. With the Vikings sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen, and a set up a 3rd down.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw McCarthy.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 23-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Vikings nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Drake London
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
and the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead.
Makes the score
Point
Browns
after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Completes this to Addison out left.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now McCarthy. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
his man in stride, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. A man over the middle, and it's complete. The end result, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hockenson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 4. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, They figured out a better game plan.
Just what they needed a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Bucky Irving, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
The pass caught by Olave.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
A gain of 30. 1st down, Cleveland.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Browns! From 19 yards away. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Vikings 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. What a great play there. 72 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Vikings 17.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And he is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Browns.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights.
17.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight. Beginning to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it.
and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chris Olave, 50 yards. And the Browns have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. There's Hockenson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Makes the score Browns
Point after,
49,
right down the middle.
Vikings
And that will
24.
cut this lead down to 25.
Will Riker
So
to
still
kick
lots
off for
of
the
work
Vikings.
left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And the Browns first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns first down.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A CD there on big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They continue to throw it around until stopped.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And 10 yards.
Well, their
to
passing
go.
attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw McCarthy.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. To the air with McCarthy.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Vikings 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. McCarthy going to throw again.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Now McCarthy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. They'll line up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Second down.
They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That one deep for London.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.
So for the Browns, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home